Kiss cam fallout. Coldplay incident ends in divorce as woman publicly chooses CEO Andy Byron over her husband. In a dramatic aftermath of the now infamous Coldplay Kiss cam scandal, the woman caught on camera cozying up to her boss, Astronomer CEO Andy Byron, has officially divorced her husband, choosing instead to pursue a public relationship with Byron himself. What started as a few seconds of awkward screen time at a concert has spiraled into one of the most scandalous personal and professional shakeups of 2025, leaving a marriage destroyed, reputations in flames, and the internet obsessed. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Let's go back to the night that changed everything. July 16th, 2025. Coldplay was performing live at Gillette Stadium. The atmosphere was electric, the music was flowing, and then it happened, the Kiss cam. Traditionally a light-hearted, fan-favorite moment during big shows or sports games, the Kiss cam innocently scanned the crowd before zooming in on two people in the stands. The world watched in real time as the couple on-screen, later identified as Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, and Kristen Cabot, the company's chief people officer, were thrown into the spotlight. But what was supposed to be a cute or awkward moment quickly turned scandalous. Instead of a polite chuckle or a casual kiss, Byron and Cabot were visibly shaken, caught in a moment of intimate closeness, followed by frantic attempts to hide. Cabot ducked down in her seat, her hand shielding her face. Byron tried to disappear behind a barrier. The audience was confused. Coldplay frontman Chris Martin only fueled the fire when he joked, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. The crowd laughed, but the moment would spark a media inferno the likes of which no one could have predicted. Within hours, the clip went viral. Over 90 million views across TikTok, Twitter, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Memes were created. Reaction videos posted. The mystery of who are these people didn't last long. Internet sleuths quickly uncovered their identities. Andy Byron, a married CEO, and Kristen Cabot, his HR director, also married. And just like that, the Kiss cam moment turned into an international scandal. But what happened next has taken the drama into uncharted waters. Shortly after the viral explosion, both Byron and Cabot were placed on administrative leave by Astronomer. The board cited the need to investigate reputational concerns and violations of corporate policy. But even before the investigation could be wrapped up, Byron submitted his resignation, and Kristen Cabot deactivated her social media accounts. However, the silence didn't last long. Within a week, new bombshells dropped. Kristen Cabot was no longer married. She had quietly filed for divorce from her longtime husband in the days following the concert incident. The move sent a clear message. This was no longer a hidden affair. It was a full-blown shift in her life. Sources close to Cabot confirmed that she had chosen to pursue a relationship with Andy Byron, who, according to insiders, was also preparing for a divorce of his own. While the public speculated, Cabot finally broke her silence in a shocking and emotional interview with a lifestyle magazine. Sitting in a muted bay studio, she appeared somber but composed and said the words that sent shockwaves once again to the media. It's true. After the Kiss cam video, everything became public. My marriage was already strained. And the truth is, Andy and I have had feelings for each other for a long time. We tried to fight it, but once the whole world saw it, there was no more hiding. I've divorced my husband. I've made my choice. I want to be with Andy. Social media exploded. Critics called it shameless. Supporters applauded her honesty. The interview was trending within minutes. Hashtags like #KissCamLoveStory, #Kristen and Andy, and #From Scandal to Soulmates dominated timelines. But the story goes deeper. It turns out that Kristen's marriage had been under pressure for months, maybe even years. According to friends close to her, she and her husband had grown apart. They were just roommates by the end, one friend confessed. There was no love left. Kristen wasn't happy. Andy made her feel seen again. Still, many believe her decision wasn't just emotional. It was also calculated. Some experts suggest Cabot made the leap to align her future with Byron's wealth and influence. Though Byron had lost the CEO title, He still held considerable stock in Astronomer and deep ties within the tech world. With both of them now free from their former obligations, rumors began swirling that they're planning to launch a new company together, using their combined expertise in leadership and people operations. That brings us to the question everyone's asking. Was it worth it? On the one hand, Kristen lost her husband, her career, and her reputation. She was painted as the other woman, even though the chemistry between her and Byron had been building under the surface for years. Office gossip, closed-door meetings, subtle body language at company retreats. It all makes sense in hindsight. On the other hand, she gained something rare: freedom, a shot at true love, or at least the possibility of building something real after years of living in pretense. For Andy Byron, the stakes are even higher. He wasn't just any executive. He was the face of one of the fastest-growing data startups in the world. Valued in hundreds of millions, Astronomer was poised for an IPO. Now, he's a cautionary tale, a reminder that one moment, one kiss cam, can bring everything crashing down. Still, Byron hasn't spoken publicly since his resignation. He's gone completely silent, avoiding interviews and ignoring calls from reporters. His wife, Megan Kerrigan, has scrubbed his last name from all social media profiles and deleted her Facebook account altogether. Insiders say she's furious, not just at the betrayal, but at the public embarrassment of watching her husband fumble their marriage on a stadium jumbotron. The deeper conversation, though, is one the public can't stop having. Does this story represent love or lust? A tragic mistake or a brave step toward truth?